Hey guys, welcome to the Max Invest YouTube channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at Golden Nugget Online Gaming, one of the disruptive gambling stocks that presents great opportunities. If you enjoy the video, remember to like and subscribe, and remember nothing said in this video is financial advice. We are first going to take a look at understanding the business. This is a key component of Warren Buffett's valuation method, and I do like to use this when I'm looking at all of the stocks that I look at. Golden Nugget Online Gaming is a leading online gaming company. By online gaming, I mean iGaming, which is basically playing gambling games on the internet and winning or losing money from those. It is the first company to bring live dealer and live casino floor to the United States, where you can see someone else through your computer and gamble like that. It has a market capitalization of $1.24 billion and was founded in 2015 by Tillman Fertitta. This means it is a relatively big company, or it's a medium cap company, it's not a penny stock, and it has a market cap of over $1 billion. It came onto market as a SPAC in June 2020, merging with a blank check company. It is currently only in New Jersey, and New Jersey is where they are making all of their money. However, it is expected to expand into Michigan and Pennsylvania very soon, if not in the next couple of weeks or months. It also does include sports betting features, however, it is primarily for iGaming, and it specializes in that. The company plans to launch 80 new games in 2021 and is constantly improving and upgrading their games. It records 2 million in daily casino wagers, which shows people are actually using their platform quite a lot. In fact, 7.6 million people use Golden Nugget Online Gaming on the Super Bowl. We will also take a look at the market opportunity for Golden Nugget Online Gaming. As we can see, iGaming players place more bets and are 7 times more valuable than sports bettors. iGaming is also growing at a faster pace than sports betting. It is also growing significantly faster than land-based casinos, and iGaming does seem to have a massive market opportunity and growth opportunity in the future. There is also a high potential for the broader gambling sector. To help ease the economic impact of the pandemic, US lawmakers have already pushed to legalize online sports betting. Anthony Cuomo over in New York has already stated he will probably be doing this, and it looks like 20 states are likely to legalize by 2022, roughly doubling the amount of states that have already legalized these types of gambling. Google is beginning to place gambling apps on its Google Play Store, and it does seem like this industry is growing. The gambling market is expected to grow to $92.9 billion by 2023. In fact, 39% of Americans participate in gambling or have said that they want to participate in gambling if it's legalized. Joe Biden has signaled support for this, and the pandemic has left many casinos closed, and this may not change until the middle of 2022. So I do think Golden Nugget Online Gaming is in a growing industry, and this industry has a lot of potential. I have looked into basically all of the American stocks in this industry, and I do think this stock can capitalize. Golden Nugget Online Gaming has pretty solid financials, but there are some massive problems with the balance sheet, which will only be resolved by the company to continue to grow at the current rate that it is. Let's take a look at its Q3 earnings. Remember, this is only quarter 3. Gross gaming revenues were $28.9 million compared to $14.9 million the previous year, which is an increase of 93%. Net revenue also increased 92%, and operating income increased 92% as well. Thomas Winter added at the end of the third quarter that their momentum in New Jersey has been amplified, and they are having record revenues supported by all-time high player activity. He even said that Golden Nugget Online Gaming will be able to deliver over $100 million in gross gaming revenue in New Jersey this year, which is their primary source of revenue. And as you'll see, he did do this. In fact, this was even beaten. As we can see, total revenue was 90 million compared to 55 million. However, gross gaming revenue managed to get to over 100 million, as Thomas Winter stated, which is an increase of 67% year over year, a massive gain. So we can see at the end of 2020, Golden Nugget Online Gaming delivered on the extremely high aims that they set for themselves. As you can see, there are some obvious holes in Golden Nugget Online Gaming's balance sheet. They have a horrible current ratio with 55 million in assets but 82 million in short-term liabilities. Moreover, their long-term assets versus long-term liabilities are significantly worse, with only 8 million in long-term assets and 288 million in long-term liabilities. They have outstanding debt of 150 million, and the company has a very bad balance sheet at this current time. The only way to fix this will be for the company to keep growing at the rate it is over a sustained period of time. Their CEO, Tilman Fertitta, is a billionaire with a lot of money, and he has managed many companies, so I am somewhat faithful that he will be able to take care of the company's massive amount of debt, and this is a big risk for the company. As we can see, Golden Nugget Online Gaming has some good growth prospects ahead of it. Some analysts predict that this stock could surge from $122 million in sales to $635 million in sales by 2025. This is insane growth, and this will significantly help the stock price going into the future. The gambling market is already growing, and this stock has been outperforming the gambling market significantly as it is in its early stages of exponential growth. The average revenue per user has increased from just $480 in 2016 to $624 in 2020. This means the services are improving and they are able to make higher profits off every single user, which will help their profitability going into the future. As I have already stated, they have 2 million in daily wages, and this is expected to grow at a very rapid rate. They believe they have a market opportunity in iGaming of $22 billion, and they have a goal of capturing 10% of this market, achieving $2 billion in revenue. Of course, if they can achieve $2 billion in revenue, that's nearly double their market cap, and that basically means their market cap will probably be, significantly higher than it is today if they can do this. It has won industry awards as top operator for 3 years in a row and has added 7,600 members per week to a 2.5 million Golden Nugget Online Gaming member network. So as we can see, it is continuously growing and it is expected to keep growing. If it can do this, and it is somewhat of a big if, then the stock will be fantastic into the future. Another key component of Warren Buffett's method for valuing a stock is looking for competitive advantages, and we do need to see how a stock can beat the competition, especially when there is so much in the online gambling market. So, the first competitive advantage is that Golden Nugget Online Gaming is specialized in iGaming. When people think of iGaming, they will associate it with Golden Nugget Online Gaming. Other places like DraftKings offer iGaming. However, when you think of DraftKings, you think of fantasy sports. Golden Nugget Online Gaming is well specialized in this, and this should help it going into the future. Another big competitive advantage for Golden Nugget Online Gaming is they have so many games. They have 870 casino titles, and this is 130 more than the next best competitor. This means their games are very well diversified, and of course, they don't need all of these games to be winners, they just need a few to do extremely well, and the more they have, the better chance of this they have into the future, and the better chance that they can entertain people going into the future. Golden Nugget Online Gaming also has some insane customer satisfaction levels of 96% customer satisfaction. This seems pretty good, especially because Golden Nugget Online Gaming is a gambling platform that profits off people losing money. So if people are losing money and are satisfied with the platform, that's a pretty good combination for Golden Nugget Online Gaming, and something I found relatively impressive. Another big competitive advantage is they are one of the only online gambling companies to have the live dealer studio, where it enables virtual players to interact with a live dealer and play online gambling games. This is expected to do very well for the company, and a lot of people do like using this feature. Another key component of Warren Buffett's valuation method is taking a look at the management team and checking if they can manage the stock very well. Since Golden Nugget Online Gaming is a medium cap stock with a market cap of 1.2 billion, we need a good management team to help out with all of this debt. And I do think the management team can do this. The CEO and chairman since February 2019 is Tillman Fertitta, who has a net worth of 4.7 billion and extensive experience in other companies like Landry's, Fertitta Entertainment, and he owns the Houston Rockets. He owns 11% of Golden Nugget Online Gaming's shares, and he seems to have quite high hopes for this company. He has already had many casino companies which he has made very profitable and done very well off, with 15% return on invested capitals in these individual companies. He does seem like a very good CEO for this company, as he has amazing experience in this industry, and he is already a billionaire, and he may be able to help out with some of the company's debt. Thomas Winter is the president, and he has had some experience at BetClick Everest Group, which is a European gambling company, and he also does seem to be quite well qualified. If we take a look, we can see individual insiders own 16.7% of the stock, which is quite a lot for the insiders. The general public own 80% of the stock, which is, probably a bit much, and the institutions own nearly 4%. This means there hasn't been much institutional investment into this company. That is a little bit bad because it means the stock is more volatile. However, I do believe, as it is only a small company, eventually we will see more institutional investment and the stock will be less volatile and it will go up in price, which I think will be quite good for the company. It is also crucial to have a look at the risks of the company that we're entering. Now, Golden Nugget Online Gaming is the most risky company that I would consider investing in. It is a relatively small company and has tons and tons of debt. There is high competition, and it's only currently in one state and hasn't been proven to work out of the other states. It is also quite a new company. There are a myriad of risks for this company, and investors should be wary of this, and they should be looking at this as a more speculative part of their portfolio instead of one of the fundamental building blocks of their portfolio. Let's check to see if the company is trading at fair value. Now, using a 19.5 enterprise to sales ratio, which is the same as DraftKings, Golden Nugget Online Gaming would be valued at roughly $34 a share, which is nearly double. However, DraftKings is way overvalued, and this may mean Golden Nugget Online Gaming is actually trading closer to fair value. I have looked at all of the other gambling companies in this industry like Penn International, DraftKings, Skills, Caesars, and it does seem like all of these companies are trading way overvalued. On the other hand, Golden Nugget Online Gaming has been steadily going down over time. I do think it's finding a base and finding a bottom from its massive highs, and I think a lot of its highs were driven by heaps of people jumping into SPACs. They don't know what happened, and then when these people start selling, people get worried, they're losing money, they sell more, the stock goes down. It's earning 100 million in gross gaming revenue. It'll be earning a lot more, and I think this will be pretty good for the stock in the long term. I don't think it's way undervalued, but I think it's roughly at its fair value now for an emerging industry, and it's at a pretty decent price. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, and a stock like this could go back to 10 if something bad happens. That brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe. and tell me if you disagreed with anything in the video in the comments. Thanks for watching the video and click on this video right here.